Assalamualaikum students, welcome to Dhaka Secondary School online classes. Today our topic in grammar sections is active and passive voice. In this video we are going to learn what is active and passive voice, how to identify the active and passive voice, and lots of examples for a better understanding. Now, what are voices? In English grammar, voice is the way you choose to say something or express something. For example, you may choose to be direct, concise, and to the point by saying, I am watching this video. That is your active voice. Alternatively, you may choose a neutral or indirect way as an observer and say, the video was being watched by me. That is your passive voice. Now here is simple diagram to just show you the types of voices, active and passive. To emphasize more, that is, in active voice, what we are going to do, we are going to concentrate and emphasize on the subject, that is what the subject does. Whereas in passive voice, the focus is on the action. For example, let's see, Sally is eating apples. Sally is the subject, eating is the verb, apples the object. So the importance is being given to Sally, who is the subject. Another example, dogs chase cats. Here dogs the subject, chase verb, and cats the object. Now let's look into the definition of active voice. Active voice tells us what a person or thing does. That is, the subject performs the action on the object. So the structure becomes subject plus verb plus object. Example, Anna painted the house. The teacher always answers the students' questions. Ali posted the video online. Now come to passive voice. Well, passive voice tells us what is done to someone or something. So the subject is being acted upon. The structure is object plus verb plus subject. The example is, the house was painted by Anna. The students' questions are answered by the teacher. The video was posted online by Ali. So another example, the child patted the puppy. You can see the child is the subject, the puppy is the object, and patted is actually the verb. Now we are going to change this active voice into passive voice by interchanging the subject to object and object to subject. So the puppy was being petted by the child. Here you can see was being and by are the auxiliary verbs which helps to create this sentence. Now here is a very useful chart to explain how an active voice is changed into a passive voice, and with the help of sentence examples, and it is done according to the tenses already mentioned. So here you can see the sentence example. The tense is, let's take this present simple tense. In present simple tense, if the sentence is, reporters write news reports. This is an active sentence. Reporters write news reports, where reporters the subject, write is the verb, and news reports the object. Now let's change into passive. News reports are written by the reporters. So what you have done, you have just interchanged the subject to object and object to subject, right? So news reporters will come first and the reporters will come the last. And are written is basically, written is the verb and are is basically the auxiliary verb which you are going to insert into it. Then the next tense is present continuous tense. In present continuous tense, the sentence is, Michael is baking a brownie. So now what we are going to do in the passive, we are going to interchange. We will write brownie, a brownie in the first. We will start the sentence with the brownie and we will end the sentence with Michael. So subject becomes object, object becomes subject. A brownie is being baked by Michael. So this is the passive. The next tense is simple past. In simple past, The sentence in the active tense voice is, the company hired new workers last year. The company is the subject, new workers the object, hired is the verb, whereas the last is the rest of the sentence. So what we are going to make it in passive, we are going to interchange subject into object, object into subject, like this. New workers were hired by the company last year. So here you can see in the tense, what is the purpose of telling you the tense is, mentioned tenses in past simple. The auxiliary verbs which we are going to use is was and were. In present continuous we used is, mr along with being, and in simple present is mr. So these auxiliary verbs are used while we convert the active voice into passive voice. Okay. Now the next slide is, okay, some more tenses and some more active and passive conversion. Now let's look into past continuous tense. The sentence in the active voice is, the salesman was helping the customer when the thief came into the store. Right? So the salesman is the subject. What he was doing, he was helping the customer when the thief came into the store. So what you are going to do to change it into passive, the customer was being helped. So the object was the customer who was being helped. The action was of helping, and this was being performed on the customer. So the customer was being helped. Who did this? Who was the doer? Who was the subject? The salesman. By the salesman. And the rest of the sentence is, when the thief came into the store will as it is. The next tense is present perfect. They have already discussed the book. They subject and the book is the object. They have already discussed the book. So have already shows you that this tense is in the present perfect, because in present perfect we have used the has and have auxiliary verb along with the third form of the verb. So convert into its passive form, the book has already been discussed. Here you can see that the auxiliary verb which we use in present perfect is has been and have been. We are going to convert has into has been and have into have been. So the sentence comes, the book has already been discussed. Right? You can write by them. Okay, so it's not mandatory, it is understood. Then the next tense is past perfect. In past perfect, the active voice is, he had delivered the letters. The passive voice becomes, the letters had been delivered by him. You can also add by him, or you can leave it like this. Okay, this is understood. Okay, now let's look into the rest of the tenses. Simple future. The sentence in the active voice in simple future is, the company will hire new workers. The company is the subject, new workers the object, and hire is the verb. So the action of hiring is being performed on the new workers. Now what we are going to do to make it in a passive voice sentence, we are going to interchange the subject into object, object into subject, and we are going to put some auxiliary verbs according to the tense, because the tense is simple future. Now let's look the passive voice. New workers will be hired by the company. So the auxiliary verbs will is converted or is changed into will be, or you have added be as an auxiliary verb to it, and rest of the rules, that is new workers were being written in the sentence in place of the subject, and the object is written in place of the subject, and subject is written in place of the object. Okay. Now the next is infinitive. The simple infinitive to be sentences which I have already learned in your previous classes. She has to deliver the letters. Okay, she has to deliver the letters is the infinitive sentence, and the passive voice is, the letters have to be delivered by her. You can add by her as well. Models, like we have already discussed model auxiliaries in our previous classes. So this is a must model, that is the sentences, she must deliver the letters. Okay, so the passive voice is, the letters must be delivered. Okay, now the last slide, the used in tenses. Actually this is also the repetition of the previous slides which I have already shown you, but just to give a clear idea, because we need to have more practice in grammar. That's why I have also included this another slide. The simple present tense. In the simple present tense, if we are going to convert active voice into passive voice, what we do? First we are going to write the sentence in a simple present tense, that is, he washes the black car, right? He washes the black car. How you are going to say it is simple present tense? Because it is using the first form of the verb along with s or es, washes. He washes the black car. This sentence is in simple present tense and it is an active voice. Now we are going to convert into passive. The black car is washed by him. Okay, interchange subject to object, object to subject. And what auxiliary verb we are going to use in simple present tense? We are going to use is mr. So we have used is with the black car, and third form of the verb is always used to convert active voice into passive voice, and by is also added to it. The next is present continuous. In present continuous, the sentence is he is washing the black car. He is washing the black car. So what we have used is used, and along with the verb wash we have used ing to make it into a present continuous tense. And the passive voice is the black car is being washed by him. You always use being in case of converting an active into a passive if the sentence isn't continuous. Okay, so this is present continuous, you use being. Since it is present continuous, that's why you are using is. If it was in past continuous, you use being, but you use was or were, because in past tense with the auxiliary verbs are used was and were. Okay, simple past. He washed the black car. The black car was washed by him. The black car was washed by him, because in simple past tense the auxiliary verbs which are used was and were to convert it to active to passive. Then we have past continuous tense. Past continuous tense, the sentence in the active voice is he was washing the black car. He was washing the black car. Past continuous. Okay. The passive voice sentence is the black car was being washed by him. The black car was being washed by him. Likewise, I have told you being is used because this is a continuous tense, and was is used because this was a past continuous tense. So auxiliary verb which are used in past are was and were according to the subject. So black car was being washed by him. By, you always add the by to the sentence while converting a sentence from active to passive. Okay, so you have done with simple present, present continuous, simple past and past continuous. Now come to the present perfect. He has washed the black car. So how you can say this is a present perfect? Because it has used the third form of the verb washed along with the auxiliary verb, that is has. So has and have are used in present perfect tenses. That is why we have used he has washed the black car. Now we are going to convert it into passive voice. So the passive voice of this present perfect is the black car has been washed by him. What is it? The black car has been washed by him. You have used been along with has. Okay. Now the past perfect is he had washed the black car. He had washed the black car. So past perfect, the auxiliary verb is had along with third form. Now what we are going to do? We are going to use the auxiliary verb had along with been, like I have always told you, and interchange the subject into the object. The black car had been washed by him, and by is always used. Without by you can never say this is a passive voice. Okay, so by is mandatory in passive voice. Now the future. So this is going future basically, which we have used the sentence in progressive sense, that is he is going to wash the black car. He has not yet washed the black car. He is intending, he is planning. So he is going to wash the black car. The black car is going to be washed by him. The black car is not yet washed, but it is going to be washed by him. Now the last is future, active and passive. He will have washed the black car. This is future perfect. Basically this is future perfect. He will have washed the black car, and the passive voice is the black car will have been washed by him. Okay. Now one more thing which I forgot to put in the slide. This is the note which I am going to put in the PDF as well, that present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future continuous and future perfect continuous. These four tenses, they have got no passive voice. Okay, they have got no passive voice. What are those four tenses? Present, past and future perfect continuous tenses and future continuous. Okay, I am going to write this note in the PDF as well. Okay, so hope you have understood well. Thank you for watching.